Eagle Chickadee Chess has the biggity best super diggity doo awesome chickadee chess. Like the biggity best super diggity doo awesome chickadee chess. Like the biggity best, like the biggity best, like even biggity better than the riggedy rest. Ladies and jiggly, super diggity doo awesome biggity boys and giggly OMG. This is gonna be Karl Robatch. Karl Robatch has got the Austrian biggity chickadee chess skills. Like super diggity duper riggedy. This is Mr. Geller. This is Interstellar. Efim. Geller, incredibly super diggity duper awesome chickadee. This is biggity back in 1953 in Vienna. Biggity back in 1953 Vienna. What was happening? Biggity back in 1953 Vienna. Let me see what's all split on up there. So this would be the riggedy Russian chickadee and chickadee. They didn't like where this stickity statue was biggity put, so they biggity moved it to somewhere. Oh, that's much better. Nice job. Actually, that's much better. Oh, nice job. Super diggity duper awesome. Nice job. Anyway, biggity back to super diggity duper awesome Austrian biggity bad boy Karl Robatch up against Mr. Interstellar Geller. Geller's in the biggity black, but we can see on the wiggly it's gonna actually be a king side fianchetto. Super early Mr. Eagle Chickadee Chess, would you please let us riggedy rap and biggity piece? This is actually gonna be my biggity best, like biggity bait, like way biggity better than all the riggedy rest. Holy cannoli. It's gonna be like an Italian style question mark. Opening here from Biggity Black, Mr. Geller. I've always been a fan of this feller. I've always been a super diggity duper awesome big fan of this feller. He's always smoking cigarettes though. Please don't smoke cigarettes. This guy's always, every single biggity picture, they don't take a biggity picture. I could find one biggity picture of Biggity back before he was 21 years old, before he could ever smoke cigarettes. Now actually I can see, holy cannoli, he's got a king side castle. His name is Interstellar biggity bad boy chickadee chess G-O-D. Mr. Geller up against Karl Robatch, Austrian, holy cannoli, Austrian, chicky, hometown advantage. This is the riggedy, united riggedy, Russian chickadee. I really think that statue looks a whole lot biggity better there. It was back here in 1953. That just doesn't look so cool. OMG. Anyway, biggity back to super diggity duper awesome chickadee chess is gonna be the biggity best super wiggly biggity best chickadee choo chess. Ladies and jiggly, biggity boys and giggly, ladies and jiggly, biggity boys, look at the setup. This is such a clean setup, such a clean, bling, shiny, such a flossy, shiny, smooth, fresh setup. He's got the fresh. Look at the pawn structure, impeccable. But here comes Biggity Black on the counter attack, and that's going to force the horse, of course, to go out there and sacrifice himself to take the Biggity Bishop on Diggity down and Diggity double up the Biggity pawns. Not a Biggity problem for a feller like Geller, though. That guy's incredible. Anyway, Biggity back to. Look at the preemptive Biggity push up with the Biggity pawn to Biggity block that Biggity Bishop's new route of attack. And here we can see, OMG, look at the queen's going to make the scene. She's blasting on the scene. She's looking so fresh. She's looking so sparkly. OMG, she could possibly make the GG good game get gone. Actually, she's gonna exchange on Diggity down, and then she's gone. She and the other queen Jiggity went out to Tiggity T. They want to Jiggity chat about the nest new hair products and things like that. Jiggity OG. Anyway, Biggity back to chicky chess. Biggity back to chicky. Biggity back to chicky. 1953. Biggity back in Austria. Super diggity duper awesome. Jiggity Austria. Biggity back in United Riggedy Russian style. Jiggity chess. It's the biggity best, like the biggity best times 10,000 million bajillion with 10 million whatever after that. Anyway, Biggity, that wasn't very good. I'll have to wiggly work on that one. Anyway, Biggity back to chicky. Even Steven told me this game was super diggity duper awesome even. Mr. Geller, I thought you were a biggity better feller, but this is actually one of the biggity best in time. Mr. Hall, wow, chicky. This guy Karl, he's incredibly. He's up there with Biggity Bobby Fischer, Biggity boxing for the best looking. Chicky, Biggity back to chicky. Anyway, I just thought I want to advertise for Ernie Biggity Baltzar, Biggity Man from Manila's. Guys, Ernie Biggity Baltzar, Biggity Man from Manila's got their best birthday bonanza gonna be happening in December. Don't forget to remember. I tried to forget. I tried to think of something else, but I couldn't actually. I couldn't think of anything else. I had to riggedy rap about the giggly game. No, not likely. I can only riggedy rap about the Ernie Biggity Baltzar, Biggity Man from Manila, super diggity do awesome birthday bonanzas. It's gonna be bananas. Anyway, chicky. This giggly game's actually good. Look at the the king position exposed very, but he's got the diggity doubled up riggedy rooks, and he's actually gonna push forward. Mr. Geller, Interstellar, Mr. Geller without fear. OMG, I could see why he smokes cigarettes constantly, because he's so, his nerves are so, he's got some diggity double up pawns though, so he's gonna double up the riggedy rook, riggedy pressure, and that's gonna be GG. That's gonna be good game, as we can see, ladies and jiggly biggity boys and giggly. Now the riggedy rook's gonna be gone. Giggly gone. Where to go? I don't know. Where to go? I don't know. Diggity double up pawns though, so he's gonna actually undouble up his riggedy pawns and move on forward. Mr. Karl, OMG, but we know this feller Jeller, but Jeller's in tickety trouble. He's gonna be backed into a corner, but he's gonna push right on forward and go on the assault. How can that be? How can he seriously? How can he go on the assault when he actually is up and again up against the riggedy ropes? He goes, biggity bounces off the ropes and comes back swinging. Chicky, whop, chow. Oh, ow. Why'd you have to hit me? I was in the sidelines, Mr. Geller. I know I should have been leaning into the ring to see OMG, but I don't have my giggly glasses, so I couldn't quite see. But then he clocked me on accident because the fists were flying. It was like clean chickity chin music to my ears. Chickity chin music. The ringing in my ears were actually me. Chickity wee wee wee. And the ambulance, the wambulance, the ambulance. The ambulance, who really won, don't even know, can't even see. OMG, gonna be the super diggity doop blossom jiggity. Oh, we already know it's that feller, Mr. Interstellar, Mr. Jeller, Efim, super diggity doop blossom Jeller, Efim, super diggity doop blossom. Karl, Robatch did so incredibly good, but he couldn't actually stand up to the entire combined forces. Mr. Jeller, that guy's an interstellar. Mozart had to really run away from wherever he was standing because he saw Jeller coming. How he feels safe here in Vienna. Chicky, OMG, chicky, yes, Biggity Blitz style, Biggity brought to you in Biggity Park by Ernie Biggity Balthazar, Biggity Man from Manila. He's got his birthday bananas coming up here in Bonanza. Anyway, chicky, Eagle Chickity Chess. Bonk. Thanks, Eagle Chess. 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 Really, I really appreciate it. Thank you.